What's up, YouTube? So, finally the day has come. The 30s are gone and the 60s are here. It's t-shirt weather again. So, now we get to work on the truck. So, I got a little setup going. Gonna change these plugs out. Alright. So, change the plugs out. I gotta remove this. Take this off just so I can access these things. Alright, and you'll see them right down here. These little things right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right there. That's what I gotta get to change them out. The plugs are way down in there. So, gotta take the caps off, the coils and caps and all that stuff like that. I think that's what they're called, coils or something like that. I don't know correct terminology. I just know how to get them out and switch them. Alright, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna have to get to this little screw right there. Right there is where I gotta get to on all of them. This one back here, this one is the hardest one to get to. See if we can focus. This is the hardest one to get to because the screw is actually on that side. So I got to get around this, around that, and around this. So it's cheaper than going to a mechanic, I think, and it's just a lot funner too when you can do it yourself. So let's do it. Okay, so we got the first coil out. The spark plug actually sits on this end of it, and this was the top. Unscrew that little screw, pull it all out. I'm going to be replacing these on all of them as well as the spring. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so the plug itself, I don't know if you can see it, is right there. So I can get it to focus in. Or is it too shiny? It's right there in that hole. So what I got to do is, you have a special kind of socket here, which will probably be this one. Remember, I have to get my other plugs out. It's got that little fitting, a little rubber fitting inside there that will help seat it. And you can push it down in there. But I also have to space the plugs this time, so that's a first for me, so it'll be interesting. Alright, so I got the wrench and everything on there. This bad boy is stuck, but that's a good thing. Hoping, I haven't tried it yet, I just gave it a little tug. I had to remove that. I had to remove this off the, because it was in the way, whatever that is. I told you, I'm not an expert. I am not an engine person. I like to do research. I'll do research, and I want to do this kind of stuff by myself. I mean, it's good to learn, and it's good to pass on. You know, I got kids. You know, I always tell my wife I'm raising women, I'm not raising girls. So if they ever have engine trouble, you know, I'm going to learn this to teach them. They're going to be able to do it themselves. I ain't going to need nobody. So hopefully instill a little bit of my man qualities into my girls. But anyway, back to the engine. So I'm about to give this one a pretty good turn. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. Alright, so we got the first spark plug removed. Doesn't look like Doesn't look too bad, actually. It looks about normal. So you got to think, I mean, this end, you know, the working end is it's going to be burned a little bit because, I mean, it's, you know, there's a spark. I mean, there's a, you know, spark that happens. It's a flame, you know, that goes on inside the engine. That's expected to happen right there. Now I gotta get this sucker out. See, I'm having to do all this one-handed. I need a stand. Hold on, let me try and get the sucker out. There we go. Alright, so I got it out. It doesn't look too bad. Looks normal. So that's not one of the ones that was malfunctioning. It said 7 and 8 were not firing, so looks normal to me. So now I gotta space the new one and get it put in. Alright, so little how-to here. This is the new one. It is not pre-gapped like this one was. This one was actually pre-gapped, so I didn't have to do anything to it. This one, however, is not. So it has to be at 0.054. Okay. See if we can get it to go. Okay, so this one's actually gapped where it needs to be. Good. There's one that I bought that was not gapped. So this one is actually good to go. So what I'm gonna do now, if I can find it, is I have this anti-seize lubricant. That's what was on this one. That's why it didn't take so much. Let's see if I can get the camera to zoom. You can see the stuff that build up inside the threads there. That is remnants of the last anti-seize lubricant. Come on, refocus. There we go. Sort of. That's remnants of the last lubricant I put on there. So I'm going to do the same. That's why it came out so easy. Some of these will fire like crazy, and if you don't lube them, they won't come out. You know, then you run the risk of breaking these threads off into your engine. Then you're really in trouble. Because of someone like me, someone who just does the research enough to be able to do it, and you break those threads off, yeah, at that point it would be mechanic time. So I'll make sure these threads are clean, which they are. They just came out of the box. And then I'm gonna wipe. See, here it comes. Should put a little bit on there. Get on there for you guys. Okay. So I got a little bit on there. Now I'm just gonna rub this on there. Get all the way around. Okay. So I got some shop tails too, so no way. So when I screw this in, it's gonna end up contacting every piece because it's inside the threads right there, so it'll be just fine. Alright, so let's get this sucker in. ideal. This is not what you want to see. It's a bunch of dirt and grime in there. This is not what you want to see at all. So I got this one all cleaned up. I think that is one of the ones that was malfunctioning. It's a little more burnt than the other ones. I changed all these out at the same time last time I changed them, so this one actually had a lot more on it. It's burnt pretty bad. So now I gotta get that well cleaned out before I do anything else, because I do not want that to happen again. A little further, because you gotta turn around.
Right here?
No, crawl under a little further. Okay.
Okay.
Now roll over.
Okay.
Alright. See this little thing right here above you?
Uh-huh.
I need you to put your hand up there. There's a spark plug in there. Right here.
Where?
Right here where the flashlight is.
Up here?
Right there where your hand's at. So, funny moment. I dropped the spark plug. I go to put it in and I dropped it. Way down in there. You can't really see. I dropped it down in there. So I had to recruit my 7-year-old to climb underneath the truck and reach up there and get it, and she did awesome. I don't know what I'd do without those girls. Alright, let's get back. Okay, so we got it all finished. Let's go start her. Start her up. See how she sounds. See how she feels. Take her around the block a little bit. It starts. That's a good thing. What's up, everybody? So it's been a couple days since I finished the truck. I just got real busy and was unable to finish doing what I wanted to do on the video, so I'm doing it now. The truck runs great. You know, it's no problems. I mean, it gets up and goes again. It's running great, and just needed a little tune-up. Sometimes what we think are major engine problems, it's a little tune-up job, and truck's good to go. So it's good to go. And you'll notice in the video that, you know, I have 3 different outfits on. It's because it took me 3 different days. Change of plug should not take that long, but it did. I had trouble with the 3rd plug, and then I had to wait to get my brother-in-law's air compressor so I can blow that cylinder out. So did that, and then when I started changing plugs again, I had to stop after I finished the first 4, and then that last day I actually got to change all 4 of them. So it took me a little bit of time, and in between those days it was 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 40 degrees, 65 degrees, and then like 50. So I mean, Texas weather for you. But the truck's running great. I just want to take this opportunity to thank all the subscribers and everyone that watches my videos. You know, I do this for y'all. I do this for fun. You know, it's just something I enjoy doing it, you know, to share my life and the things I do with everybody else. So thank you for those who subscribe and watch my videos. And you know, if you get a chance and if you like the videos enough, share them yourself. You know, I share mine on my Facebook page. I probably need to get a Twitter, because, you know, get that working again. And I used to have one, but I got rid of it. But you know, get that working again. I got some good stuff coming for you gun people. I'm gonna start showcasing some weapons on my channel. You know, I got in contact with someone who's gonna let me do that. That's just a little preview. There's more to come. You know, and we're always doing something. You know, like right now we're going to get food. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everyone who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, leave a like, and we'll see you next time.